Hi, I'm TJ,
And I'm Kayla.
and our volume works, and this is Sailing
Sailing
Away
away
with
with
T
T
and
and
K
K.
Thursday Night Live. So, welcome back after your 2 week hiatus.
Yes.
I like how you can, go on Us and More Down Under and the next day after our show and leave me with my friends.
It's hard
I know,
to do
well,
this on a school night.
that's why we're changing formats.
We are.
Yep. What we're gonna do for now on, guys, is 1 week you will see both of us together, and every other week I'll be doing a hangout. So that's pretty much how things will go on for now. So you got me and her this week. Next week will be a hangout, talking horror movies. Plus, we'll be in a different room in the house watching the
Mike is
game.
good today. Said can't hear you.
Can't hear us? What? Okay.
Can you hear us now?
Wait. Let's. That's weird. Me and her this week. Next week will be a hangout. No, it. Make sure you, Ronnie, because I'm able to pull up on my phone. Check the computer real quick. Your computer, make sure.
Can you hear us now?
Yep, we're. Yeah, seems like audio's fine. We'll check some on your end, Ronnie, because.
Rayleigh said all is good.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, right, might want to check. So let's check the chat real quick. I think Hani's been here like for 3 hours. Like, he was the
Woo!
first.
Honey.
Yes, I did Q's Cruisers, and like I answered, yes, I did my yoga session. Yeah, I'm doing yoga now and dieting. It's awesome.
I did yoga with him last night. I got stuff that's sore that I didn't even know existed.
She's done one session. I'm at five now. I'll be doing one actually during Ronnie's. I'll be doing my next one. So, let's see. We got a new person, Moonshine Jennifer Chaitlin. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. I'm probably butchering it. I apologize. So, but she wants to know about the cruise. But we're gonna get to that question. We got one of them shorts in here, Jonathan Short. They're gonna go wild. They're gonna go buck wild next week. You know that, right? Well, it's not really John. It's Shauna. Shauna's gonna go. I don't know if you knew what happened last week, but she went a little wild last week on our show.
I caught the tail end.
Yep. And then there's Ronnie. If life is good today, woo! And of course, there's Blade from Rayleigh Creative Travels.
Nautical nurse Nancy said Ronnie put hearing aids in.
Then
He's gonna
there,
restart his computer.
okay. Then there's Sherry from Sherry Also Sunset Travels, which she's actually got a group of the mods. We're gonna be doing every day is gonna be a watch day for different channels. So just keep an eye on that if you're in the group. But every day we'll be watching stuff. Let's see. Up Spiker Crazy Adventures. Hey, Cindy and Doug. Of course.
Telling people, hey, and they're got stuff asking going on.
Okay.
Okay, Cruise Cruisers.
Good job.
Kayla, your hair looks beautiful. Thank
It
you.
always does.
I just washed it, so it's a little ratchet at the moment.
Your horse maid.
My horsetail.
Yep.
So it's air drying at the moment. Let's see. Oh, Down Under Cruiser said, "Okay, I'm here now. You can start."
Oh, great. Sean's
Thank you for
here.
the blessing.
Thank you. Now drive on the right side of the road.
So Nautical Nurse Nancy, Ronnie put the hearing aids in. Moonshine Jennifer said, "Kayla, you're very soft. Can hear you, just very light." That's because I'm a teacher and I'm used to yelling all day.
That's true. I've had the teacher voice probably. That's scary. That's some scary stuff right there.
Nautical Nurse Nancy said, "Downward Dog."
I actually had to do that this morning, and I used to make fun of that position, but Jesus, that was like what that hurt a lot this morning. Oh, I see Lucy's up in here.
Oh wait,
Uh-huh.
the chat is going so fast I can't keep up. Spiker said, "I have a link to some yoga you can do at home. It will make you really sore." Well, the ones he found, it was called Beginner Yoga for Bigger Bodies.
Yes.
And we qualified.
Yes, we qualified. It's been I wanted to do that a little bit longer before I go there, but I have to say my hips. I have bad hips for playing football. It's part of my weight probably now is why they hurt so bad, but I played ball for a bunch of messed up things in my hips, and they have not. I've been pain free for 2 days. Can't say I haven't. I can say that has not been a thing for like 15 years. It's been 15 years every day. My hips clicking and to wake up and them not clicking. It's like, oh my god.
We're caught up now.
Okay, good. Well, let's see. Okay, we've got a new format. You're back. Let's.
I'm in high demand. You can't afford to have me on here every week. So every other week.
Every other week. Of course, as y'all know, we got the T Public page, so buy our merch if you have a chance. Okay, let's get the elephant in the room. CDC extends it for another month, but let's say what happened. But what happened to the White House though? Because the head of CDC came in there, saying that. I'm canceled. I'm shutting this thing down to February. And Mike Pence became Lee Corso, which said, not so fast, my friend. And all of a sudden, it went from February to October. We have all the major cruise lines showing up tomorrow at the White House and the CDC to have basically a wrestling three-way dance of yelling. But it seems like out of this mess that's going to happen tomorrow, it's going to come back because... I think it is. Well, here's the thing. Even though Carnival kept all the cruises in the year, they left 2 ports open. That's a key sign to me that those are going to be the first 2 ports to open. Those are have the biggest terminals for Carnival. They got the biggest ships. Yes, I said ships, Tyler. Hey, buddy.
Boats.
Oh, did we do Melissa? That's a new name.
Melissa Andrade.
Nice to meet you.
Like the wrestler.
Andrade. But the biggest ships, biggest terminals, so you can social distance. It makes sense. Something tells me something's brewing. And pretty much, I make sure to watch Don's Family Vacation every day. He even said, when we start back up, it's going to be 2 or 3 ships a company doing little short cruises or a lot of sea days in the private island with the outside vendors pulled. Oh, hey, Jerf Ginger's great live before us. But that's how it's going to be. So I think what's going to happen here is they're going to get the go-ahead to start November because it's going to take 30 days or more to get some of these ships back online.
But why would they issue that statement that everything between now and December 31st is canceled if they're just going to reverse it?
They're not going to reverse it. They're only going to do. You got to remember they shut it down. Those 2 ports are going to be the only ones open. Okay. Those are going to for 2 or 3 months. That's going to be the test. And then they said they wouldn't open this thing up like wide open. I mean, Disney Universal didn't even open wide open when they started. You got baby steps to get there, but that's how they're going to start. If that's what it takes to get us start back going. That's how I feel it's going to happen.
The Beach Life said, I agree. I think there is good news coming our way.
Well, that's Hani, by the way. The Beach Life. But
Hani.
I will say there's a good chance that if the CDC still says no Friday, that the president's just going to do an executive order and cruising will begin in November. But that's the other rumor I've heard just through the pipeline. So.
Sherry said Carnival is getting their ducks in a row.
Oh, they definitely are. When I saw...
Hold up. We got the Papa Mozos.
The Vlog Father's here. The Vlog Father. What's up, bud?
Thank you for coming, Papa.
He'll give you a vlog you can't refuse to watch.
That's right.
But anywho, when I saw those 2 ports were still staying, I was like, aha! A clue! So that's why I think Friday's going to go well for the cruise industry because love or hate what's in the White House, they're pulling for the cruise industry. And last time I checked, everybody in this chat's pulling for the cruise industry. So love or hate them, I think cruising gets the green light tomorrow, and starting November we're going to see some test drives out there.
Tyler says the Whale Tail will have a brand new terminal.
That's true. They're building a lot of stuff out there. So there's that. I think that's going to be positive, good news we're all going to see.
I hope so. I would like to see something happening in America.
Yeah. I think it will. Think about this. We're going to Universal Studios in 79 days. We're going to a theme park where we can stay at a hotel
they need
on
to start
property.
Cruising so it's not so crowded at Universal Studios.
Or Disney. You can it's like that. We're allowed to go to Cancun because a bunch of y'all went to Cancun all inclusives that are basically cruise ships that don't move. They're just land based. If you think about what they do on those, all inclusive, they're pretty much cruises that don't move to a point. If you just think about it, get them going.
Rayleigh said, well, if the director gets out of line tomorrow and tries to say February still, there will be new CDC director soon because he will be #he gone.
Yep. Oh, I agree. Oh, wait. Ryan said, everyone please request Russell Blues for the restart of Carnival. He is having real fun. Oh, we will. We'll definitely help out old Russell Blues. But
he did some good.
That was Johnny Shaw last week. He was piping out all those great 90s hits.
Yeah, it was that 90s rock that you were requesting.
Yeah, because I love 90s rock. That's my jam, man.
The Tyler Show said, also, if Carnival Cruise does restart with 6 ships, that would be awesome.
I don't think it's going to be 6. It's going to be half that. It's going to be, I think it's 2 or 3 per line to initial start. It will progressively, slowly get back. And they're not going to let them go full wide. It's just like Disney Universal. We're allowed to go full wide when they open. But it's going to restart quickly. What's that?
I need Botox. Look at my line.
Oh, thank you for sharing out the show and the camera. My wife needs Botox. Ha ha. Oh. So.
You weren't supposed to agree with me. It was a trap. You failed.
Damn it. Got caught again.
Okay, so what's next?
Well, we got some theme park news I want to tell everybody out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this week, Universal Studios Islands Adventure, they've been building a roller coaster Jurassic Park, but they gave it a formal name. So this week they have dubbed the new roller coaster in Jurassic Park Island will be the Jurassic World Velocicoaster. Is that right? Yeah, Velocicoaster, which will be.
That's a lot.
It's a lot. Yeah, they should just went with Velocicoaster, but I think because they have Jurassic Park and Jurassic World's new franchise, it's one of those. They want to get, because they have new movies coming out and everything. They want to still be piping that stuff in. So
they ain't losing money.
Right now everybody's losing money, so they want to get the extra memorabilia.
Honey said, so Chris with See the World with Chris did an informal poll on Facebook. He asked if people would go to cruises that home port out of Mexico
or the Bahamas. They pretty much do that with San Juan, with Puerto Rico. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing it, just for you who don't cruise with passports, better go pay your $110 for a passport.
Papa Mozo said, Ronnie, I agree. Russell has been a real champ for us the last few months. I urge all my musician friends to support Russell. Yeah. Oh, Sherry said, Kayla, I know you look beautiful.
And then Cindy goes, Kayla, you sound like me, LOL. I need Botox.
That line is only going to get worse, folk.
Well, we'll get you some Botox. Shoot, I'll do it for you.
Connie asked, Life is Good Today, where do you make the request for Russell Blues? So, where can we do that request? Down Under said, for your information, there's currently going on between the Australian and New Zealand governments to create a travel bubble between the two countries.
Baby steps, but that's good. Yeah, that's good news. Very good news for y'all. Everyone's starting to slowly open. Well, it's like here, Georgia and Florida are full wide. You can pretty much do whatever you want. Still gotta wear a mask, but you can still do whatever you want now. Because Florida, they got 100% capacity in restaurants now. It's buck wild down there. And same thing with Georgia.
That's what it is in my classroom every day.
Except they wear their mask.
Buck wild.
Oh, hey, Bill. What's up, bud? From MGM Family Travels.
So a little bit more Universal news. They did cancel Halloween Horror Nights for this year, but they have set up two... Are they called haunted houses?
Well, they're the haunted houses.
Okay.
Well, you got to remember, with Halloween Horror Nights, they start building these houses the 2 days. Do something with them, and since they dropped the phase 3, they're like, we're going to open. We can't do night because we cannot control the crowds at night like we do during the day. So they've opened 2 so far, and
the 2 are The Bride of Frankenstein Lives and Revenge of the Tooth Fairy. So The Bride Frankenstein Lives. The little caption for it is "We belong dead." The last words of Frankenstein's monster on that frightful night when his bride rejected him. But his end was her beginning. Now the bride is stepping out of the shadows to bring him back. And there is nothing she won't do as she sharpens her brilliance by experimenting on unsuspecting victims. The mate will have her monster, and the monster will have his mate.
So it's based off the original.
Sounds like what goes on in our house every night.
Giggity.
The second one, Revenge of the Tooth Fairy. The innocent traditions of the Tooth Fairy hide a darker ritual. All children must give up their baby teeth to the goblin-esque tooth fairies or pay a gruesome price. Step into an old manor that has been overrun by yellow-clawed friends who extract teeth by force. It's an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth.
I wonder if that's based off that Tooth Fairy movie they had like 5-6 years ago. So, but they also, the rumor now, one thing since we've been getting ready to go Universal, you can find anything on Disney. You can find a million Disney YouTube channels, but it's kind of far in between to find some good Universal ones. Well, there is one guy I found. His name is Rick's Flicks. I guarantee you Tyler knows him because Tyler knows everything. He's our vacation encyclopedia.
Well, he did say, I agree it's a long name, but the coaster will be worth it.
Oh, yeah, the coaster looks insane. It's got an 80-degree drop.
Papa said, Kayla, knock it off. You and Cindy are both gorgeous, like Mommy. We fellas married up. You sure did.
Yep.
Jonathan Short said they announced today that they're going to be lifting some of the restaurant restrictions here in South Carolina. That's good news.
Yeah. Everything's getting open back up. Well, we need to start doing it just... Yep, Griswold knows Rick Flick's top 6. Party time. Excellent. But I've been watching a lot of his videos, and he was also talking this week that since they do have other...
Papa said When Darkness Falls is a cool, albeit evil movie about the Tooth Fairy.
Yeah, I've seen. That's the one I think I was talking about. But the one thing Rick Flick says, they do have some more houses that are Phase 3. They may open up 1 or 2 more. Because they usually have 7 to 8.
They're testing out these 2 haunted houses and like with the restrictions and everything. And if they go well, they plan on opening possibly 3 more.
Right.
So, not a full-blown Halloween Horror Nights, but...
It's close enough. But they also got like a lot of the food up too. Like the big thing there is the pizza fries, the big
Well, I did see
potato.
Because we've been researching like restaurants we want to eat at when
we go there.
When we go, and they do have like some restaurants that are haunted house themed. Like, I don't know. Did you see that last night? When you were
Yeah, they got one theme. They also got a store theme that's like a Eddie Monster. You could what just. Okay, that was weird.
It's the Tooth Fairy.
Okay, that was... Okay, we're back.
Journey with the Ginger said we hear it too.
Wait, what's that?
Your audio just cut out.
Okay. Okay, that was... Okay, we're back. Wait, what's that? Okay, we're good. I hear we're fine, so...
I love when we have technical difficulties.
Mid-show.
We're not even midway.
Oh, no, we're only 19 minutes
Could have
in.
gave us a half an hour at least.
All right, so back to what we're talking. They do have as of right now, a restaurant that you go to where they'll come and scare you while you're eating. Because where else do you want to get scared while you're eating fried chicken? And then on top of that, they have a tribute store. My sister went there, and they have everything from like Christmas ornaments to dolls to shirts. One thing I do like is that they brought back a lot of the old school Halloween Horror Night shirts. I used to go every year when I was in high school. The sad thing is, the first year I went is where the cutoff was. So They had 2002 Hollywood Horrors 2000, but they didn't have 2001, which really was the best one. Oh, Us and More is here.
They keep saying our sound is going in and out some. Like Sherry just said that.
Okay, let me. Yeah, I just unplugged thing real quick. We're skipping bad. I can see us skipping on there. Huh.
Sorry. Like Sherry just said that.
Yeah, I just unplugged the thing real quick. We're skipping bad. I can see us skipping on there. Huh. Yeah, sorry about this, guys. It's just, All right, let's see. Everything else is working fine. Okay. You know what? Maybe YouTube Journey had a problem with that too. Where they were skipping a lot during their show. So it may just be a YouTube thing tonight. I'm going to turn off my Wi-Fi on my phone for right now.
I need to do that.
Yeah, just do it so there's less on there for right now. Sorry, guys, a little technical issue, but I did notice Journey had a skip too, so hopefully it's just a YouTube thing last night because our Wi-Fi, our internet's fine. So, I saw someone here at our Epic RV Adventure. Welcome in, guys. How are y'all doing tonight? We're having it's not terrible so much. Okay, we can still follow along with your conversation. Okay. Yeah, because I remember you guys were having kind of like the same.
It's not bad.
Yeah, well, okay. All right. Well, as long as I think it's just a YouTube thing because I think it's looking to be like the same thing that was happening to them. All right. So, like we were saying, they have, or is this show haunted every time you talk about Halloween Horror Nights we cut out? Don't know.
Got to.
But I do have the show, do have that. But let's see. We do also have our group cruise we are planning with our friends, the Down Unders, Us and More, Midlife.
And when is this?
It's going to be July, most likely July or June 2022 for Royal Caribbean out of here, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, or Cape Canaveral.
So next.
Not next summer, but next. So we did do 2021 because
2022.
Because everybody's got rebooked stuff for 2021. Like we got 2 things rebooked for 2021 already. So everybody's slammed for 2021. So that's why we went, let's go over a year. So that's why we decided to do that. Of course, Sydney Spiker is going to be the travel agent. She told us on Down Under Show that supposedly the end of this month, early next month is when our itineraries drop. It's the only thing holding us back from announcing things. But I think if it's not the Ultra Quantum class, I think it's going to be probably out of Cape Canaveral because that's going to be the easiest place for everybody to get into, get out, and be an Oasis class ship. So we're on the big boys. We got those people who, how are Sean and Lon going to get there? What if they're going to go the longer way to get here since they do everything else backwards on their flights?
I don't know.
Simple jab at them. But anywho, that's what's going on there. It'll be a Southern or Eastern Caribbean cruise. It'll be a minimum of 7 days.
So it's definitely Royal Caribbean?
Yes, definitely Royal Caribbean.
Okay.
Definitely Southern or Eastern Caribbean itinerary. Definitely out Florida, whether it's Cape. I think we're down to Cape Canaveral and Fort Lauderdale at this point. So we want those 2 ports. We're gonna have a cities hosting a big thing the night before at whatever hotel we all choose to stay at the night before.
Papa Mozo said 2022 summer is a group going to Iceland and London/Scotland.
Good for them.
That would be nice.
That would be nice, but we're all partying on Oasis class ship or Quantum Ultra for ours.
Spikers, Cindy said, should have an itinerary this month for 2022. I hope within a couple of weeks. Fingers crossed.
Sean, I will be a Dwight and put you in timeout before you do anything else. So keep trying, buddy.
Sean said, can a wrench time out the host?
No. No, you cannot. Because, not you.
Okay, so what big news did Disney do today?
Sadly, well, they did this last week. It was kind of covered. They fired 28,000 people. And what gets me is that they're slowly opening they did it globally. They did. It was like it was just the parks or anything. They did this globally, but it's still like you're slowly reopening already. Because I got a friend at work. His daughter is actually a chef at Epcot, and she luckily she did not get cut, but she is kind of still waiting out to go back to work because at Epcot right now, usually when you go like to the World's Fair, it's people from different countries. Nope, it's all Americans right now because nobody get in or out. So if you go get hibachi, Bert's doing that hibachi. He's doing the flaming volcano for you. You ain't getting the normal dude who goes there. You're getting Bert.
What about Ernie?
Oh, Ernie's there too. Ernie works in the back. He's the manager.
Oh, okay.
Bert works the front.
Cool.
I always know that.
Orlando, Universal Studios has also furloughed
5,400. Yeah, well, I'd rather be furloughed than just play on fire because at least you got your benefits still. It still sucks, but I mean, I'd rather have my health insurance still, though. I mean, that would make me happy having that at least still.
A job would be nice.
A job, I'll go find a job, but at least I got my benefits between the jobs. So something like you got Mambo number 19 in between job and job, you're covered for that at minimum. It would suck, but I like health insurance. I'm a big fan of having health insurance.
So, not a good time to be a Disney or Universal employee right now.
Well, pretty much, would you really want that job right now? Would you like working the ticket count or working the ticket entrance right now?
Would you? Yeah. No comment.
No comment on that?
Probably not. But
I mean, we're going anyway, so.
I mean, everybody.
I mean, you gotta take. I mean, we're both taking a risk anyway.
Do it. It's
true,
a job for
true, it's a job. I'm glad someone's making money do that. You know what I'm looking forward to? We've also built I have a planner as a wife who very structured with everything. We already have our complete itinerary for our trip. That's 79 days away.
Mm-hmm. Sherry Awesome Sunsets Travel said they need to hurry up and get those 2022 itineraries out there already. Our Epic RV Adventure said it was really disappointing not to see people from different countries in Epcot last week. It's even more disappointing to hear about all the layoffs.
Yep.
I know, that really sucks, especially for a place like Epcot. Like, you go there
for the World's Fair.
Yeah, like for the World Showcase.
You go for Test Track, World's Fair, and
and when you don't even see people, then it's like,
hey, Dewey Ski, how you doing, buddy?
You can just go to Walmart.
Yeah, I can see enough of that Walmart. But who wants Bert doing your hibachi meal? I mean, that's what gets me. They have some dude named Bert or Carl.
Papa Mozo said, Cindy, I took that to Barbados. Wait, the chat is going buck wild again.
No, I see that.
Cindy, I took that to Barbados out of San Juan back in 2014 on Jewel of the Seas. Awesome cruise. And the last one my late sister took.
Yep. Oh, guys, so remember to give us a good old thumbing, either or. We don't care, because I think right now we're at 15 and 2.
That does not sound healthy.
It's not, but I think it's a lot. So I made someone laugh in this group saying a good old thumbing. Just give us a good old thumbing, whether it's a thumbing up or a thumbing down, either or. Just give us the old thumbing.
Dewey Ski said, getting excited for my upcoming 12-day, 4,900-mile Amtrak trip.
That's crap. You know what? I wouldn't mind doing that because at least you're seeing the world right there.
That would be cool.
You're seeing the country at least. I mean, that's something unique too.
Oh goodness, it's like I scroll down and then it like jumps.
Well, we have a lot of people watching right now. Spires with LOL hashtag good old thumbing. I want to make that trend on all our shows.
We should get shirts.
Good old with a sex on them doing the thumbing. That's who needs to do that.
Follow Sailing Away with T&K for a good thumbing.
We always bring the best thumbing in these here parts.
Nautical Nurse Nancy said, "Did you say to give you a thumbin'?"
Give us old thumbing.
Papa Mozo said, "I have you a proper thumbing, you sicko." Things go south here quickly.
Well, at least it's not Shauna Short bringing itself after seeing you know what in Ronnie's Red Room last week.
Rayleigh said, "Is there a right way and a wrong way to thumb?"
Nope, just give us either way. We'll take it.
Shauna's been kind of quiet.
You haven't seen her. Well,
I've seen her in here. Well, she said something about her sister being here.
yeah, I guarantee if we had Ronnie's Red Room background, she'd be glued to the television right now. Ain't no beads.
Right. Cindy said, "The only way is up."
Okay, agreed. But
we're up to 20. Oh, we got 2 dislikes. That's cool.
Sweet. Hey, guess what? Joke's on you. That still shows activity on my channel. So thank you.
Life is good today said, "Did I hear Red Room?"
Oh, that was all last week. Go watch last week's live on the repeat where it was me, the shorts, us and more, and Roddy, and you will see 2 different Red Rooms that Roddy has now.
Coos Cruiser said, "Oh boy, I feel like LaSex is going to make an appearance."
That'll probably have to be next week. Next week because talking about that.
The Hani said, "This is about the time when the show goes off the tracks, just like last week."
Talking about Douchey McDouchikins, LaSex. I mean, he is hosting on 1010 again.
What's on 1010?
Well, on Us and More channel, it's Twisted Trivia Part 4 Halloween Edition Electric Boogaloo. I mean, it's going to be
Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. I mean, it's a Halloween edition. He has showed me the questions. He has showed me the Cards Against Humanity. You thought Part 3 got wild? Yeah.
So who are the victims?
The victims, well, of course, LaSex is the host. Mm-hmm. You're the scorekeeper, as always. Mm-hmm. We got the OGs, Us and More Down Under. Mm-hmm. We got Midlife Crazy. And then as LaSex put, "I got the filthiest people in the chat to come on." Well, filthiest person, really. Shauna and Jonathan Short, a.k.a. the 6 Traveling Shorts. So God knows how that's going to go with Shauna in there, because if you saw our show last week when she popped in, I don't even think the train even gets a chance to stay on the rails at all. It's just going to pop off immediately with her on.
Papa Mozo said, "What lifeless people thumb down videos?" And Dewey said, "Trolls." Well, there must be somebody in here because they're gone.
I got trolls. I got
Papa
trolls.
Mozo said, "Bugaloo Shrimp from 1984. Do tell."
Huh? Oh, Electric Boogaloo. I was like, I don't know. I just came up with stuff.
I said Bugaloo.
Boogaloo. The Boogaloo.
Woo!
Woo! But anywho, we can't steal gimmicks. That's gimmick infringement on Ronnie. You doing woos. We get you sweet though.
Melissa said Shauna has no filter.
Oh no.
We've been privy to the non-filter.
She goes 0 to 100 in like 0.001. I mean,
Shauna is either dead or she is woke. She is woke.
Well, it's like on Polo. One time she'll be talking about our kids, and it's every word you can think of in the next one. I mean, it's pretty wild. I mean, I love it. That's why we brought her on, because we want that type of insanity on here. Because you got to be a little insane to do Twisted Trivia. I mean, LaSex in general is crazy. You got the return of Stud McNaughty again, which he only does polos right now. Same thing if Stud did a random one Sunday on Midlife's out of nowhere. Stole my phone to do it too. But yeah, that's going to be right. But you know the drill. It's at 9 p.m., 10:10. It's rated R, so hide your kids.
Hide your wives.
Yeah, but the wives can come. Wives can come. Stud would be offended if the wives weren't there. He'd be very offended. Who's that? Is that you or me?
It's me.
Tell them we're doing a live right now. I mean, this is more important than their lives. Our lives are more important.
Shauna said, "Y'all are too funny. Hardy har har."
Oh, just wait till it's sex. He's already got stuff planned. There's other rumors I can't say that he's got up his sleeve for that show, but it's going to be, it's It's gonna go down, but it's 9 o'clock. It's gonna be a night show. Have your favorite adult drink. If you don't drink, have some coffee on hand. Have whatever. Just be
It is a rated R show.
hard R. Hard R. We ain't on the. We are on the fence. PG-13. This is on the fence of possibly going NC-17. So we're the questions go weird. They're out there. So if you don't like that type of humor or foul language, not recommended for you. But if you're into the insanity and you like part 3, then go for it.
Who's Cruiser said, I already had to block someone from our chat from our live on Friday. That hasn't even happened yet.
Damn, that's wow.
That's crazy people just stalking the interwebs.
Why the block people during our premiere this week?
We just got another thumbs down.
Yes! Good old thumbins. Thumbs for everyone. I love a good old thumbin sometimes. Heard LaSex the King's I heard Stud loves the thumbin though. Stud McNaughty, that's all he's about is the old thumbin. All he's about is the thumbin.
McNaughty's about all sorts of things.
King of Valtrex.
All right.
If you know, you know.
All right. Well, let's get back on the rails.
Yep.
So you got your little Tampa Bay hat on there.
2-1, baby. 2-1 right now. We may have but the Saints have regressed since we played them because pretty much I was talking to Jonathan and Justin, who are my friends who are hardcore Saints fans. They're even like, yeah, it may be time for old Breeze to hang him up.
He's looking real old out there.
While Tom Brady's 43, looking like he's 32.
Well, I mean, like, Drew looks older than Tom.
Well, Drew, you got to remember, Drew has had a lot more. Well, the weird thing is, Brady played that harsh weather in New England and all that cold and stuff, and Breeze has been in a dome his whole life. Pretty outside of his first 4 or 5 years in San Diego. So there's that. Of course, LSU lost. So here, yes, we lost. We have no quarterback, and we just see a starter freshman.
Let's not start with LSU. That just makes me sad. It's sad all around. LSU looks sad. Joe Burrow looks sad because he got stuck with the Bengals. Like,
Joe Burrow don't look sad. He's just running for his life all the time. He's got the stats.
Bengals do not deserve Joe Burrow.
He needs. I wish he had 1 more year of eligibility right now, but we do not have that. But hey, my Lightning won the Stanley Cup this week too. They won Tuesday night, brought home, and they had, what they did? So they couldn't have a parade like in Tampa. They had a boat parade around Tampa, around the bay and everything, where they brought the Stanley Cup. They were drinking beers out of it. They actually had the end of it was at Raymond James Stadium, so they could self-isolate. So
Blaine said, time for Breeze and Brady's to hold them up. Yes, matters how they play, but when they get 50 or 55.
I think you just hit this. That's when sound came up. So maybe.
So it's my fault?
No, love. It's never your fault. Nothing's ever, ever, ever your fault.
Papa Mozo said Chicago 3-0. I'm told. I have no clue of sports. Moore said go Bolts.
That's the Lightning. That's their nickname.
Oh, okay. Oh, Lightning Bolts.
Bolts, yeah.
I got it.
And the fans are called the Thunder. Makes sense. You got the Lightning on the field striking. You got the crowd's the Thunder. Be the Thunder. Like that Imagine Dragons songs. Be the Thunder.
Copyright.
I always said 2 words.
Honey said, are you Chargers fans too? No, they're fans of the Washington football team. That doesn't even have a mascot.
That look like the Great Value version of Alabama. Sorry, Dwight Heather, I had to say that.
They're like the dollar store version.
No, they're just the Great Value brand. Let's be nice.
Dwight to go up in the
no, Dwight's going to agree with us. He doesn't like what's going on either. So, it's Kayla's fault. But anywho, so is there any cruise news y'all want us to talk about? Because I know she's been off for 2 weeks. Anything you want to know about her life for the last 2 weeks? Because you've had me for a while.
He said SMFH.
Yeah, sorry. You got it's bad when the only positive thing your team's done is have a quarterback come back, a backup quarterback come back who almost has legs shattered off. Shorts. I have a medical test and research in Charlotte next week. Made Shorts and Papa Mozo together. That can't go bad. Not at all.
Please, somebody turn the camera on for that.
Is anyone going to be wearing is Papa going to be wearing a shirt the whole time, or he just going to
I
be
doubt it. He's gonna be in his drawers
the whole time?
the whole time.
Okay, well that's fitting. That'll be very, very.
That's all the clothes he owns is drawers.
True. Well, I have seen him in a button up like Hawaiian shirt before on the show, but I'm surprised it's not like just a mesh shirt, you know. So it just feels like I have a shirt on, just mesh. So, what else you want to talk about, Si? We've covered the cruise industry finally starting. What cruise line do you think is going to get it right first?
Probably Carnival. They have the most ships, the biggest fleet.
I'm still thinking Disney because they've had the.
I don't think.
They've had the practice as an organization, though. That's the big difference. They've had the parks open. They know how to make the parks work to a point. So, and make resorts work with parks. So, I think that would give them a little edge, wouldn't it?
I don't know. Cindy Spiker said, "I love the wall decor behind you." Thank you.
She loves London. We were supposed to.
London. I lived in London for several months, several years ago. And I love it. I can't wait to go back. I wish I could live there full time.
Oh, don't forget the awesome thong speedos at Papa Mo's who previewed for us. Yes, those were awesome.
He did.
That got insane. Well, last week on our show, pretty much got one too. I mean, when he came out the very end.
He just said Papa does have an extensive wardrobe, but when hospitalized, he wears the outfit God put him in.
Well, that's his favorite.
He loves a little birthday suit.
Yes, he does. So one thing, since we're already here, and I forgot to do this last week, let's do an old hashtag creator, hashtag whatever you are. So if you're a supporter, creator, troll, just put that hashtag right next to it. Let's see what happens.
Go Buck Wild. Give us a hashtag in the chat.
And if you could do a combo hashtag and a thumb in, go for that too. Just double down it. Just go. I don't know what I just did. So we'll talk about. We got some time left while they're having fun doing that. The children. You want to talk about our itinerary we made for Universal? Or you want to save that for our show?
I would save it. It's not finalized yet. Shauna is hashtag
crazy creator. I'll give her that. Wait, no, it's Dwight. We are fans first of Washington football team, Washington Nationals, Capitals second, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Tampa Bay Rays, Tampa Bay Lightning. Life is good is creator and supporter.
Cruisers, creator, supporter.
And I give thumbs up.
Did you just call us children?
Maybe.
Spikers, creator.
Let's see. Travis Shorts, LOL.
Well, y'all be creative with your creation of the hashtagging.
Yeah, have fun. Go fun with that. Make us laugh. Make the whole chat laugh. Dude. Pull some funny stuff like, let's see, we got our Sherry, hashtag creator, which, Sherry's doing a weekly show now too, I think it's at noon on Wednesdays. She's doing one now because I called it, because I was at work, and of course, right when it came on, I had 3 phone calls in a row, and I had to miss it, but I caught the tail end.
I'm in the middle of third block at noon.
You can't, I have a little more freedom on Wednesdays when I'm at the warehouse. Let's see.
Papa Mozo, hashtag non-athletic supporter.
Well, I also see hashtag nude, hashtag crude, hashtag lewd, hashtag nude.
Shauna, hashtag lick a stick.
Okay, well, Shauna is here, everybody. She's all about licking the sticks.
Papa Mozo, hashtag Papa knows.
Look at us and more. Hashtag.
There's the troll.
Oh, knew it was them, damn it. Wolf in sheep's clothing. The ones who brought us into the game are trolling us.
At least they owned up.
Yep. At least they did. See, where are we out there? See, the one up there, they magically disappeared.
I'm showing one still on my
Oh,
computer.
never mind. They're there. We're at 21 and 1, but that's 22 total. So we're at 22 thumbs.
No, I have 22 thumbs up and 1 thumbs down.
So we're at 23, which is a good number this month because that's my birthday. On a Friday. We're going to do a live day before my birthday.
Do I have to get you something?
No. We're getting each other a trip to Universal. I thought that was the deal. We both have this awesome 4-day trip and 2 more cruises booked. I thought that was our gifts to each other.
Kind of sucks getting older. You no longer have birthdays. It's just like, oh, we're going on vacation to celebrate.
Well, we still got parents, so I mean, we got that for us. When I got a sister, only child problems.
Papa Mozo / crotch pot cooking.
Whoa, that's a. I don't want to have any of that. That don't sound good. That just don't sound good. How do you? It'll smell a little fresh.
Connie's telling us and more.
Keep your friends close. Keep your enemies closer is what it means.
Retracted.
Well, I can see it up here because you
said it again.
Okay. God damn us.
So who's coming on after us?
It's Ronnie. It's Life is Good Today. It's he's got Russell Blues on the ivories tonight, singing your request, and give the man piano playing, give the guy a little scratch here and there because he's gonna play some tunes, and it's gonna be a fun time over there as always on Thursday.
Give him a little scratch.
Little money. Well, buddy, he's
called Scratch.
That's their name for it. Yes, I don't know. I may have turned to a 1940s gangster. I don't know.
Let's see what else we got on here. We do want to acknowledge our partner channels.
I got a banner for that too.
Yeah, get rid of that T Public merch.
Oh,
you can do all of them.
Cool.
All right, partner channels, Us and More, Down Under Cruisers, Midlife Crazy, and
that's it. There's only 4 of us.
That's it.
Yep. It's Us and More, Down Unders, and Midlife. And those are all the hosts for the group, which Sean came up with that name himself. I'm proud of him.
Papa Mozo said, "Life is good today is good folk. Russell is my friend."
Russell's a good dude.
Papa said, "TJ, you wretch. You're funny."
I try so hard to be comical on this show. Because she doesn't laugh at my stuff half the time. Like, you think so many of characters and things I do are not funny because of my humor. Like last night, I've been waiting since they announced it. I watched that the pandemic special of South Park, and I have not laughed that hard. It was disturbing. Like they left no stone left unturned last night, though. I mean, they hit every point there was for the pandemic.
Only South Park could have pulled off that array of crap.
Well, the thing is, the way they get away from everything is they literally go off on everything. They're an equal opportunist. Like, we're gonna make fun of this, we gotta make fun of the other one too. But I'm not gonna repeat anything from that show, but I had never laughed that hard in a long, long time.
Shauna said hashtag Kayla knows.
You know a lot of things. Not like like where you're gonna
hide. She's referring to her previous hashtag.
Oh. Yeah, she does.
Us and More said, "Don't say that about Sean. It will go to his unhaired head."
Mr. Clean, you mean?
Papa Mozo said, "TJ, you and I must never be in the same zip code."
No, we should. We should, because it's going to get awesome. I mean, it's just going to be full of awesomeness. So where are we at?
Scary.
How's that? Well, we're all going to be in 2022. What's going to be scary is when we have this party the night before we go on the ship and everybody's been flying all day, traveling, because we got people like Down Under coming from through, across the world. We got Midlife flying across the country, us flying in. I mean, Spikers, Heather and Dwight and Doug all get to drive over there at least. Everyone's tired. It's going to be drinking.
Cruiser said, "We have a Zoom meeting for Cancun. Gotta run. Great live, guys."
Bye, guys.
Thanks, Sarah.
Thanks, Sarah. Huh. Wow. Bye, Sarah. That's what Travel Six. Everybody say goodbye to Q's.
So, on Marco Polo, you let everybody know that you were yoga-ing.
Yes.
Did you also tell them about your new diet?
Oh yeah, back to intermittent fasting. I got a gallon jug of water, drinking that every day. Usually get enough that around 3. Energy. I'm eating just 2 chicken breasts a day. That's all I'm eating. That 2 apples and two oranges and a lot of water. And I usually have an energy drink around 2 o'clock just to keep me going. But I've felt great. I've been actually slept the best I have in a good while. I've been doing a yoga 30-minute session in the morning at 5 a.m. 30-minute session at actually every night. Usually when I get home, but time to do it. Didn't have time between get home, try to get something to eat because I only eat from 12 to 8 right now.
So you're doing intermittent fasting.
Yeah, I'm doing intermittent fasting, and the only carbs really I'm getting 8 grams a day at the moment because I'm eating baked chicken, but I'm taking 2 tablespoons of Sweet Baby Ray's no sugar, and that's got 4 grams a piece of carbs in it. But so I have some type of flavor with it. But everything else
is the daily recommended level of carbs.
I think it's less than 10. Something like that. So I was doing research today so I can eat avocados. Even though they're high carbs,
they're like the good carbs. Though.
Well, they don't absorb your body doesn't absorb the carb. That's what it is. So it's like 75% of those carbs don't absorb in. So it's a very, very low amount.
Papa Mozo said, "Hello, liver. Are you gone?" Papa knows.
Well, also I can't drink beer right now, of course. So
we're both hardcore dieting right now.
Yeah. I gotta be on the right roller coasters.
It does have to do with the Universal trip, but also I went to my yearly doctor's appointment, like for my physical and blood work and all that, and everything's fine except my blood sugar levels are a little elevated, so I'm pre-diabetic. And so that was kind of a big wake-up call for me. Like, I don't want to be on diabetes medicine. I don't want to have diabetes. Both of my grandparents on my mom's side have it. So, like, once I got that news, I was like, no, like, we got to change what's going on. And I was on Jenny Craig before for about a year, and I lost about 100 pounds. Like, that just works for me. Like, the prepackaged food, like, because I'm such in a rush all the time. Like, I just need to grab something and go. I don't have time to meal prep. Like, I don't like to cook.
You cook good though.
I know, but like that's just not my jam. So I am doing Nutrisystem. So it's similar to Jenny Craig. Like, you get a breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snack every day, and then you're supposed to add in smart carbs and power fuels throughout the day. So that's kind of what my plan is.
I'm assuming I want to know it works for me. Pablo said, "Are you obese?" Yeah, I know I am.
Per my doctor, I mean, it says morbidly obese.
Yeah, I'm the heaviest I've ever been, and I'm just tired of it.
I'm the biggest I've ever been right now. So, and TJ is actually going for his yearly doctor's appointment tomorrow, which
new doctor everything.
So we gotta it's time for us to make some big life changes, and with the trip coming up at the end of the year, like that's gonna be a lot of walking. We need to be able to fit in roller coasters. So like we're jump starting.
Yeah, the only reason I haven't been walking yet is because of course Sunday I'm helping her get stuff out of the car, and when our garage is you gotta step up to get into the house, and I somehow did pay attention where my foot was, and I put all my weight on the arch of my foot on my right foot, and kind of pulled that ligament. So,
wow, Papa Mozo
used to be 420
pounds.
Wow, well, he's lost a lot. Well, remember,
back to the carbs. Jonathan Short said a serving of carbohydrates is 14. Diabetic diets are only allowed 4 carbs per meal at the hospital.
Well, I'm just kicking them all out for a minute.
Jonathan's a dietary manager.
So we could have just poloed you, is what I just heard.
What I is I could have been saving a whole lot of money. No, like I needed to fork out some money. Like I need to have an investment, so I will
make it
stick
work.
with it. Yeah.
Oh, I agree. I definitely agree.
So probably to the end of the year, I'm gonna keep up with the Nutrisystem, and then try to like wean myself off and do like lean cuisine type meals. Just Papa Mozo said he had gastric bypass
Wow.
in 2007. He kept off 160 pounds. Since then, he weighs 260 now. I've seen your little naked body in the Marco Polo. You don't look like 260.
No, not at all.
You look way less than that.
Yeah, you do. I always been big because when I played football as offensive lineman, had to keep some weight on, but it's like, yeah. Wait, look, Dewey Ski, I used to be 470, lost over 100 pounds, still working out. Well, good for you, buddy. Good for you. I'm about like right at, I started mine at 380.
So since we were talking about Halloween Horror Nights, the last time I went, what was it, 2000? No, this is not, okay.
2009?
In 2009, I went, this was the smallest I ever was. Can y'all see that?
If you can see on there, yeah, I can see on there. What is that crazy vampire movie?
That is like 125 pounds lighter than I am now. So, yes, I would be considered obese at the moment. I am the heaviest I've ever been. So,
look, I know
we got to make some lifestyle changes.
And see, where I need to be is around 220. If I go any lower, my head looks too big. I have a watermelon head, so I got to keep a little weight on so I don't look like I can topple over after the wind blew the wrong way.
Oh, Dewey said he used to be 470 but lost over 100 and he's still working on it. That's awesome. It's hard. It's hard work. It's hard.
Yes, it is.
But you don't put the weight on overnight, it's not going to come off overnight. So.
Oh, see, Ronnie, well, of course, everybody will be there for us and more. I might not be interacting the first 30 minutes. I do have my yoga session for a night, but I will have you on the laptop, so I'll be listening to it as I'm doing my yoga. So,
Papa said, Kayla, have you ever seen an exercise physiologist? I have not.
Oh,
I do not like to exercise. Like I hate it. I hate to sweat. Any activity that requires me to sweat, I'm not about it.
Polar opposite. Played football for 20 years. I like sweating. Don't mind it. Because my favorite thing is I went through, like this morning, I decided to go, let's try the next video of yoga. Yeah, I learned a lot this morning. I got through it mainly because Mama didn't raise no quitter, but she had just got up and I got done, and she's like, how was it? I'm like, I ain't doing that one for, I need to do the first one for a while because this one's a little too much for old TJ.
Papa Mozo said, Mommy used to weigh 263. Now she weighs 190 something.
Okay, well, that's congrats. I mean,
so, yeah.
That's our plan. So we're going to be on it. We're both,
Oh, Cindy said, Kayla, keep the mindset and don't get discouraged. Patience and consistency. I'm cheering you guys on.
Thank you, Cindy.
Thank y'all.
She always cooks a lot of good food on hers, and she actually watched a lot of our cooking videos this week. Cindy did.
Cindy posted a lot of pictures of food too. So
mainly protein, all healthy stuff. I need to find this low carb wrap she has because I would like to do some of that. So. Wait, what did the 6 say now?
Shauna is telling Papa you're not supposed to post your wife's weight. Shame.
I will do that with Kayla. I don't want to get hit again.
He might have permission. I don't know.
Okay. Well, it's almost about.
Not that big of a. I mean, everybody weighs.
All right. Well, it's almost about that time. So remember, guys, next week you'll have me. We're gonna talk horror movies, but it also will be a watch along for Thursday night football game. So if you're watching the show, you're in the room, you have the game. I'll put the game on mute. We'll talk about for a hangout next week.
Us and More has posted Ronnie's Life is Good Today's link in the chat. So be sure to scroll up and click the link so you can head on over to Ronnie's channel.
Yep. And don't forget to tip Russell either, because Russell needs it. It deserves it.
Said they work with you in your particular shape. I am unable to sweat, so they have to design exercise plans to help my physiology. I might look into it.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna go ahead and he said Papa knows.
Papa
He
always knows.
does.
The
He
Vlogfather always knows.
All right, well, we're going to go ahead and head off. Y'all head over to Ronnie with Life is Good Today, Ronnie and Alma, and we will catch y'all on the flip side.
I'll see y'all next Thursday.
Have a good weekend.
Bye, guys.